Right now, there's a lot going on in the industry revolved around Bungie. There is a lot of rumors going out there that Microsoft might be interested in reacquiring this company. Now, I do want to point out that the CEO of Bungie has came out and confirmed none of this happened, but as we've seen in the past, companies have came out like Playground Games, Insomniac, saying they didn't want to be bought and they ended up being bought. And I wanted to talk about the possibilities if Bungie actually was reacquired by Microsoft. But before we get on to the video, definitely hit that like button if you guys enjoyed the video. You can always subscribe to the channel for weekly content, and don't forget to follow me at Twitter at LordAddictIOP. And without any further ado, let's get on with the video. What's going on, you guys? Gaming Addict here, coming at you for another video. Clearly, as you can see, we're going to be talking about Bungie and the possibilities that Microsoft would have if they actually picked Bungie back up. Now, for any of you that's watching my video that might be a little younger, Bungie is the people that originated Halo. They made that game and that franchise what it is today. But in 2007, they parted ways with Microsoft and they teamed up with Activision to create the IP known as Destiny. Up here until recently, Bungie had an agreement with Activision and they worked closely together. But ever since they split up, a lot of speculation has been going on what Bungie might do next. And there was a lot of rumors going around that Microsoft might actually be interested in reacquiring Bungie. Now, like I said earlier, the CEO of Bungie has already shot it down, but it's like I said, there is a lot of different incidences where companies have said that they're not for sale and to not really believe the rumors that are going around. And then in 6 months, they end up being bought by that company that they said wasn't true. So let's just go ahead and make this video on maybe if those rumors are true, but they're not coming out openly and saying it, which I don't necessarily think they're true. I think that, you know, there may have been some negotiations in the past, but they couldn't come to a good middle ground, so they went ahead and moved on. But you know, that's just my speculation. For all we know, the negotiations that was taking place and these rumors that were taking place was literally them just talking about Destiny 2 coming to Game Pass. First thing I want to talk about is the elephant in the room. It's Halo. Bungie originated this game. It was built on their foundation, and a lot of Halo fans and a lot of Xbox fans in general, they want Bungie to come back and take the reins for Halo. Now, I do understand that in terms of the quality of the Halo games, 343 hasn't done the best job, but to me, they can still turn that around. I know a lot of you don't agree with that, and I completely understand. 343 has to prove to the Halo fans that they are worthy of the Halo name, and I'll be completely there with you guys 100%. I just have to see Halo Infinite first. But let's just say, in a perfect world, Bungie is reacquired by Microsoft. Do I think that they're gonna go and work on Halo? Absolutely not. One of the reasons Bungie left Microsoft in the first place is they're being told what to do, and if they ever get reacquired by Microsoft, it's not going to be the first thing that Microsoft does is, yo, I know you left because we wanted you to make this game for the rest of your life. Now, since you back with us, we're going to throw you right back in that room, into that boiler room, and you're going to continue making that Halo game, and you're going to like it. And to be honest with you guys, do we even know that Bungie would go back to the old way that Halo used to be? Think about it. They've been working on Destiny for years now. Do you think they're going to go from the features that they have really worked on with Destiny and not try to imply any of those back into the Halo franchise? For instance, I think that if Bungie did take back over Halo, you're going to see Aim Down Sights come back, and you're going to see Sprint. I don't think that Bungie that made Halo is that company anymore. So yes, in my opinion, if Bungie joined all of the rest of the studios that Microsoft owns as a first-party studio, it would not be to remake Halo. Their number one focus would be Destiny. Now, obviously, Bungie is a huge studio. They have a lot of employees and a lot of developers. They can easily continue working on Destiny and giving it the updates they need and have another team working on a new IP that Microsoft wants them to do. So if they were bought, that is definitely a possibility that could happen. But it's like I said, I do think that the number one goal of Microsoft is to make sure that Destiny is always in Game Pass. Destiny is a great games as a service, and it could really benefit being in Game Pass. Not to mention, there are microtransactions in Destiny. There's the Eververse. So in theory, if you you let more people into the game and make it more accessible, they would make more money in the long run than the game not being in Game Pass. But there is one good scenario that I can think of if 343 and Bungie are under the same banner. I think a lot of these devs get burnt out really quick, and the fact that if you had Bungie with 343, you can easily switch between Destiny and Halo or vice versa. I don't know exactly how that would go behind the scenes, but I think it would give people a lot more options. Let's say that, you know, they've been working in the first person market for their entire life, which, you know, that's, I don't know if that's a scenario that most devs have. I would assume that a lot of devs have more experiences in just about any genre you could think of, but you know, that's besides the point. It would be nice that these devs would have another place to go that does a game similar to the one that they're currently working on, so they don't feel completely overwhelmed if they do switch jobs. Not to mention, I think it would help Halo and it would help Destiny, because it would give a fresh perspective of someone that hasn't been there since day one or been there quite a while. And I think new blood is always a good thing for these studios. Look, at the end of the day, is this gonna happen? Probably not. This was mainly just an opinion piece on whether or not they're even a good fit anymore, and I think for the most part Microsoft could easily just continue this relationship with Bungie and continue to get their games in Game Pass without ever buying them. But I do think if they ever bought them in the future, it would be a good fit for them. It's like I said, it would be something that would be a good fit for Game Pass, and it would be another studio that could easily adapt to other studios like 343. But you know, but that's just my opinion. I'm just one person on the internet, you guys. But anyway, you know, definitely put in the comment section below, do you think that Bungie should be bought back by Microsoft? And if they are bought back by Microsoft, do you think that they should immediately go back to Halo? You guys know my opinion. I don't think that's a good idea, but that's just me. But anyway, definitely tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. This is Gaming Addict. I'm out of here. Peace.